Chapter 1981, I will be the Alliance Leader. 1981 I will be the Alliance Leader. Because of Wu Shuai's interference, Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch had to admit defeat. He had originally thought that his plan to ally with the merman had failed, but to think that Wu Shuai had the same intention as him. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch and the Merman Imperial Court made a bet, the loser won while the winner lost. After the battle, Wu Shuai used the Merman Imperial Court to hold a talk with Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch. Their discussion got more animated, the three mermaids' expressions turned grimmer. Wu Shuai heard that Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch had already gathered the Grotto Heavens for a meeting. He immediately requested to join them and even urged Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch to gather the remaining forces for a second meeting. In Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch's plan, the second meeting was going to happen much later, but Wu Shuai was urging him. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch thought, with Wu Shuai's reputation, I can use it to my advantage. It is possible to push the meeting forward without issues. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch knew that even if they gathered the Grotto Heaven forces in Black and White Heaven, there would still be a huge internal threat. Among these forces, there was a small group of human forces. He wanted variant humans to lead the alliance, thus, he had been looking for allies aggressively during this period. He had already contacted all of the variant human forces that he knew. Even the Merman Imperial Court in Eastern Sea was visited after all. If he knew that Gu tribe was at the bottom of the sea, he would visit them too. But with this Dragonman great expert Wu Shuai that everyone knows, even if the human faction gathers more people, they cannot match his influence, right? Wu Shuai attacked Heavenly Court as a Dragonman and ended up as the victor. This result gave him huge prestige and reputation. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch thus held the second meeting in Ice Crystal Grotto Heaven. The group was even bigger now. Golden Fur Immortal Monarch has arrived. Blitz Cloud Heavenly Immortal has arrived. Great Wisdom Immortal Mother has arrived. Green Forest Great Sage has arrived. Many rank 8 great experts of the variant humans came. Golden Fur Immortal Monarch was a hairy man, he was covered in thick golden fur. Blitz Cloud Heavenly Immortal was a featherman, he had the appearance of a handsome young man. Great Wisdom Immortal Mother was an old female Inkman. Green Forest Great Sage was a mini-man, his entire body was covered in a green light. This was the first time these 4 variant human Gu Immortals had attended the meeting. As for the human rank 8 Gu Immortals, other than Night Heavenly Wolf Lord and Lady Cold Ash, there were also newcomers, Light Path Cultivator Crossing Heaven Immortal Monarch, Wood Path Cultivator Black Locust and Earth Path Female Immortal Rainbow Rock Immortal Concubine. There were only 5 human rank 8s but almost 10 variant human rank 8s. Even though Lady Cold Ash tried to get more people to join, they were still unable to match the variant humans. In fact, this gap was widening. After a long discussion, Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch announced, we invited everyone here today, other than to discuss the matters of the world, there is also another important matter. Let me introduce you to a senior great expert. Everyone followed Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch's hand gesture and looked towards the person. Wu Shuai walked out from behind the veil. Under everyone's supervision, he sat down on the main seat. This is... The immortals were shocked. So it is Wu Shuai. A variant human rank 8 who was close with Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch quickly said. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch showed a look of displeasure. Call him Senior Wu Shuai. The variant human rank 8 had an embarrassed expression. Under Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch's gaze, he changed his sentence, Junior greets Senior. With this adjustment, all the other immortals had to call Wu Shuai Senior. Good. Wu Shuai nodded in satisfaction. Seniority is important, but I would rather everyone call me Alliance Leader instead. Alliance Leader? The immortals looked at each other. Wu Shuai laughed. Indeed, now that Grotto Heavens are exposed, the 5 regions Gu Immortals will attack us. They have not done anything now because of the Qi Tide, they cannot move around yet. We need to strengthen and help ourselves, we can only form an alliance to have any hopes of resisting the 5 regions. Since ancient times, the most capable person will become the alliance leader. I have observed that nobody here can match me. If anyone does not agree, you can challenge me. Before anyone could respond to Wu Shuai's words, they heard a dragon roar. Di Zongsheng's colossal body was exposed to everyone. blocking out the sun. Next, an immortal Gu house flew out of Wu Shuai's immortal aperture. It was small and delicate, it floated in his palm while shining with radiance. It was a miniature dragon palace. Wu Shuai looked at the dragon palace in his palm before turning to the immortals. Threat was clearly shown in his eyes. The immortals' expressions turned ugly, some went silent, they were furious but did not dare to say anything. Even though Wu Shuai had rank 7 cultivation level, everyone knew about the might of Dragon Palace and Evil Dragon. If everyone cooperated, they might have a chance against him. But the Grotto Heavens were not close with each other. This was unlike the 5 regions where super forces interacted and conflicted with each other, they were familiar with one another. The Black and White Heavens were huge and dangerous, forces rarely met with each other, not to mention any cooperation. Ha ha ha. Seeing no objection, Wu Shuai laughed loudly as he called out, "You are still not accepting your alliance leader." The immortals were silent, the atmosphere was heavy. A moment later, Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch stood up and cupped his fist at Wu Shuai. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch greets alliance leader. Good, good. Wu Shuai pointed at him, you will be the vice alliance leader. Next, he looked at the other Gu immortals with a vicious gaze. The evil dragon shook its body outside, causing winds to form and clouds to scatter. Seeing this, and with Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch's initiative, all the immortals had to acknowledge Wu Shuai's status with a cold tone. Wu Shuai sat at the main seat and looked at the Gu immortals. I know what you think, you acknowledge my alliance leader position because of the situation, but I am really not trying to force you. This is a very rare opportunity for us all, it is likely our only chance to resist the 5 regions. If we do not use this chance, when the 5 regions go after us and our Grotto Heavens get encircled, regret will do us no good. However, at the rate your discussion is going, when can you take action? By the time you come to an agreement, the Qi tides will be over already. Without a strong leader like myself to unify the Grotto Heavens, how can we take action swiftly? Wu Shuai spoke with a harsh tone but he made good sense, the Gu immortals' expressions became less hostile. Alright, enough of the useless talk, let's discuss our next target to attack. Wu Shuai continued. This time, even Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch felt surprised. Lord Alliance Leader, isn't it too early to attack now? Black and White Heaven are too huge, there are still many Grotto Heaven forces that we have not gathered yet. We can't wait anymore. As long as we succeed in our attack and create a commotion, these people will approach us themselves. This is how the hearts of the people work. Wu Shuai waved his hand and said. The immortals fell into silence. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch had to continue asking, then in Lord Alliance Leader's opinion, which place is most suitable for us to attack? Heavenly Court of course. Wu Shuai answered without hesitation. Heavenly Court. The Gu immortals shouted in astonishment. Heavenly Court is weak now, we did not retreat of our own accord earlier. As long as we take down Heavenly Court, the 5 regions will be shaken, who would dare to target us? Wu Shuai laughed loudly. This is not wise. Heavenly Court has immense foundations, it is not a place we can target. Lord Alliance Leader, please reconsider. The immortals shook their heads, nobody agreed. Humph, cowards. Wu Shuai smiled coldly in displeasure, then we will go after Divine Emperor City. This immortal Gu house is known as the largest immortal Gu house, it is made from combining Divine Bean Palace and Emperor City. It has a huge significance to Heavenly Court, it is the gathering spot of the human vein, it is the land-based Heavenly Court. If we can obtain it, it will be a huge blow to Central Continent, we can even gain a rank 8 immortal Gu house, and also Genesis Lotus Immortal Venerable's true inheritance. Lady Cold Ash pondered, since Divine Emperor City is so important, if we attack it, we will infuriate Heavenly Court, the whole of Central Continent will resist and attack us. Since we are going after them as well, what difference is there compared to attacking Heavenly Court directly? Of course there is a difference. If these people are all lured to Divine Emperor City, we can send another group to attack Heavenly Court. Wu Shuai raised his eyebrows. The immortals heard this and broke out in cold sweat. He still wants to attack Heavenly Court after all. Doesn't this mean that the group attacking Divine Emperor City will end up as cannon fodder? Senior Wu Shuai is too aggressive, he wants to go against Heavenly Court no matter what. Wu Shuai had a look of displeasure. What? You do not dare to attack Divine Emperor City? Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch had an ugly expression, he spoke like he had constipation. Please reconsider, Lord Alliance Leader, we. Wu Shuai waved his hand, saying unhappily, enough, I don't want to hear more excuses. How about this, let's get rid of Eastern Sea's Xia clan first. Wu Shuai finally exposed his true motive. Southern border had Xia clan, Eastern Sea also had Xia clan, these Xia clans were not the same but they were similarly super forces. Wu Shuai had a huge appetite, his first target was a super force. If he mentioned this earlier, he would face the objection of the Immortals. But his first two targets were Heavenly Court and Divine Emperor City. The Immortals found that compared to them, they could accept this target, Eastern Sea's Xia clan, more easily. Wu Shuai continued to analyze, Eastern Sea's Xia clan has the weakest foundation of all the super forces, they are at the bottom of Eastern Sea's righteous path forces. Not just that, Xia clan is at the easternmost part of Eastern Sea, the location is remote, it suits our needs as a base. And even better, the territories of Xia clan and the Merman Imperial Court border each other, the Merman Imperial Court is our ally now, they can provide us a lot of help. Saying this, Wu Shuai did not give anyone the chance to speak, I have decided. Our target will be Xia clan. Faced with such a domineering alliance leader, the Immortals were quite displeased. But under the pressure of the evil dragon and Dragon Palace, they had no choice. And most importantly, they were forced by the situation, they knew that if they did not use this opportunity well, if they did not gain an advantage now, the 5 regions would not let them off in the future. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch, this alliance leader position should have been yours. Are you really going to let him have it? After this meeting, some Gu Immortals were not satisfied, they hinted towards Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch smiled coldly to himself, he replied, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down, the winds howl around the highest peaks. This Lord Wu Shuai is helping us charge forward as the vanguard, so what if I give him the alliance leader position? We have now gained the help of both the evil dragon and Dragon Palace. If our plan fails in the future and the 5 regions Gu Immortals come after us, we can put the blame on Wu Shuai and get away ourselves. If you find any errors, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know, report chapter so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 1982, Xia Clan, S Catastrophe. 1982 Xia Clan, S Catastrophe. Eastern Sea. Reflecting Shadow Sea Area. The surface of the sea was like a smooth mirror without waves. Even when winds howled, the seawater remained unmoving. Xia Clan Gu Immortal Xia Xianxia was stationed here. Reflecting Shadow Sea Area was a giant resource point, it produced dark path and rule path cultivation resources in large quantities. Even though Xia Clan primarily cultivated water path, these resources could be traded for huge profits. Xia Xianxia was in closed cultivation now, suddenly, alarms rang in the formation around him. Is there an ancient desolate fish attacking the territory again? Xia Xianxia initially thought that the sea beasts were causing chaos, he flew out of the formation. But next, his entire body shook as he realized, enemies are attacking. 3 rank 7 Gu Immortals charged towards him together. Xia Xianxia quickly activated the defensive formation. At this time, there was a loud explosion as the formation shattered, a hairy man Gu Immortal carrying a huge hammer was covered in golden light as he charged into the formation, causing destruction. Xia Xianxia spat out a mouthful of blood, looking fearful. He immediately realized that the 3 immortals earlier were a distraction, this person was their main force. A rank 8 hairy man Gu Immortal. Xia Xianxia knew that he was not their match, he quickly transmitted to the clan as he activated the inner immortal formation, teleporting himself away. At the next moment, he was transported to somewhere 1,000 li away from the formation. Ha ha ha, he was transported here after all. Great wisdom, very impressive. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch praised. Great wisdom Immortal Mother shook her head, if not for Lord Alliance Leader's precise information, how could I have made such accurate deductions? Xia Xianxia took a look and felt despair. There were 2 variant human Gu Immortals here, they both had rank 8 cultivation level. Since when did rank 8 Gu immortals become so common? 3 variant human rank 8s. Xianxia could not believe it, he gritted his teeth. Who are you people? Why are you going against our Eastern Seas Xia clan? Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch could not be bothered to talk with him, he waved his hand, his killer move was unleashed. Xianxia only had rank 7 cultivation level, how could he resist a rank 8 killer move? He was instantly frozen in ice. Eastern Sea Xia clan's headquarters, Hot Springs Blessed Land. Oh no! A strong group of enemies attacked, Reflecting Shadow Sea is lost, even though Xianxia used the immortal formation to escape, we have lost all contact with him. Xianxia's call for help had reached Xia clan. Most of Xia clan's Gu immortals were gathered in the headquarters, they did not expect such bad news to appear out of nowhere. As the saying goes, while a person stays in their house, calamity descends from the sky. Xianxia sent information that there are both human and variant human Gu immortals among the enemies, among them is a rank 8 hairy man. Where did these people come from? I'm afraid they are forces from Black and White Heaven. During the Chi Tide rampage, Grotto Heavens are all exposed. To think there are still so many variant humans left, they even came to create trouble for us. This is somewhat understandable. If they do not grasp onto this chance, when the Chi Tide subside, the 5 regions will investigate the Grotto Heavens of Black and White Heaven. If we find any variant human force with rank 8 Gu immortals, we will exterminate them. Back then, even Primordial Origin Immortal Venerable and Star Constellation Immortal Venerable could not find all of the hidden variant human Grotto Heavens. But now that the world has changed, these variant humans are forced to expose themselves. Xia clan's Gu immortals were not flustered, even though the information said that there was a rank 8 variant human Gu immortal, they still had an immortal Gu houses to resist the enemy. But soon, more bad news came. Light Ripple Sea and Shooting Fish Sea were also taken down by these variant human Gu immortals. The Xia clan Gu immortals defending the 2 resource points were even weaker, they did not even manage to send any information over before losing contact. Xia clan's Gu immortals were furious. We need to teach these variant human Gu immortals a lesson. Mere variant humans dare to bully us human super forces. Whom the heavens would destroy, they first make mad. These variant humans have gone insane. First Supreme Elder, let us mobilize both immortal Gu houses and kill them all. Yes, our clan's 3 Gu immortals have fallen into their hands. We need to save our clansmen and take revenge for this humiliation. The Gu immortals were filled with fighting spirit, they requested to fight. Xia clan's first Supreme Elder was Xia Ruiji, hearing the Gu immortals' words, his face was dark. He shook his head, it is not wise to attack now. We lost 3 resource points at once, these are all important places, we have powerful immortal formations protecting them. It is not normal that we lost them so quickly. Our clan does not have rank 8 Gu immortals defending us. If we mobilize both immortal Gu houses, our headquarters will be severely weakened. Right now, we are close to completing the human sea, we cannot be complacent. In my opinion, we should defend ourselves fully until we complete human sea. By then, our foundation will rise greatly, we will be one of the top Eastern Sea forces. By then, dealing with the variant humans will have much greater effect. Even though Xia Ruiji only had rank 7 cultivation level, he had high reputation. After hearing his words, Xia clan's Gu immortals felt that it was logical, they no longer had such a strong desire to fight. But at the next moment, a thunderous sound erupted as an immortal Gu house broke through the defensive barrier, entering Xia clan's public blessed land. Eastern Seas Xia clan, today, you will face extermination. The door of the immortal Gu house opened as Wu Shuai and the other Grotto Heaven Gu immortals appeared. Xia clan saw this group of enemies, fear and shock became plastered on their faces. Dragon Palace. Wu Shuai. So many variant human rank 8s, oh heavens. Xia clan's Gu immortals turned pale, they were immensely fearful. But Wu Shuai did not give them time to accept reality, he waved his hand, attack. Thus, at the next moment, the rank 8s around him charged down and attacked. Seeing this terrifying scene, Xia clan's Gu immortals felt their vision turning dark, some almost fainted on the spot. Such a group completely overwhelmed and dominated Xia clan's Gu immortals. Xia clan did not have a single rank 8 while Wu Shuai had more than 10, how could they fight? My Xia clan's blessed land is not heavenly court, why are there so many rank 8 Gu immortals attacking us? Xia Ruiji mumbled, facing such a strong foe, he felt despair. The enemies are too strong, we must retreat. At this time, female immortal Xiaxing shouted at the Xia clan immortals. Xia Ruiji shook as he gritted his teeth, go, we will leave, let's get into the immortal Gu houses. Xia clan had 2 immortal Gu houses, they were both rank 7. One was whale fishing boat, the other was golden star tower. You want to leave? Not so easy. None of you will escape. The variant human Gu immortals attacked quickly, unleashing a myriad of attacks, the explosions resounded heaven and earth. At the crucial moment, Xiaxing dodged an attack, managing to enter Golden Star Tower. But she did not escape, she steered Golden Star Tower and went in front, everyone, leave, I will block them. Golden Star Tower charged relentlessly, using killer moves, golden stars shot out everywhere, the variant humans quickly dodged them. The remaining Xia clan Gu immortals found the chance and went into whale fishing boat, escaping their headquarters. If you find any errors, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know, report chapter so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 1983, You have a problem with me? 1983 You have a problem with me? Even though these variant human Gu immortals have rank 8 cultivation level, their battle strength is not high. Only Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch is passable. As for Eastern Sea's Xia clan, even without a rank 8, they can rely on rank 7 Immortal Gu houses to put up a fight. Wu Shuai stood near the door of Dragon Palace, he looked at the battlefield and observed the fight, he did not make a move. Earlier, when attacking the 3 resource points, due to the difference in cultivation level, he could not tell. But in the current deadlock, he sensed many details. Wu Shuai analyzed, he quickly realized the reason. The variant humans were able to survive until today and develop well because of the help of Heaven's will. Heaven's will was disrupted by star constellation's will, it could not make Fate Gu show the sign of variant human supremacy. But Heaven's will could still influence calamities and tribulations. Tribulations were the biggest obstacles in the rise of a Gu immortal's cultivation level. The more prosperous humanity was, the more help Heaven's will would provide to the variant human grotto heaven forces. The difficulty of tribulations that these variant humans faced was many times simpler than normal human Gu immortals. In fact, even for the human Gu immortals in Black and White Heaven, because they were at odds with the 5 regions' human forces, they were also given some special treatment. This was thanks to Heaven's will. There were clear historical records about this. Back then, variant humans ruled the world as overlords. Heaven's will thus affected Fate Gu and showed the revelation of humanity reigning supreme. On one hand, Heaven's will aided primordial origin and helped him to become an immortal venerable, it also took care of the humans, helping humanity develop and grow. On the other hand, Heaven's will also influenced the variant humans, dividing them and causing them to undergo intense internal conflict, they greatly weakened themselves. And because the 2 heavens are too huge, with each heaven having the total area of all 5 regions, there are so many rank 8 Gu immortals in Black and White Heaven. Other than the group I brought here, a small group are still left in the 2 heavens. Wu Shuai thought about this as he started to move. Dragon Palace slowly activated. Xiaxing, who was inside Golden Star Tower, became anxious. It was very tough to deal with these rank 8s now, she seemed to have the upper hand but she could not last long. Even if the battle tilted in the enemy's favor at the next second, it would not be surprising. Good, Lord Wu Shuai is making his move. I'm looking forward to it. It is a pity that our grotto heavens have no immortal Gu houses. Only after fighting can we see that they really are the foundation of a super force. The rank 8 Gu immortals had excited expressions, they were anticipating his action. But under everyone's gaze, Dragon Palace flew away from the battlefield. The rank 8 Gu immortals were stunned. What was going on? At the next moment, Wu Shuai's icy voice could be heard. If more than 10 rank 8s cannot deal with one rank 7 immortal and a rank 7 immortal Gu house, what is the point of your existence? The rank 8 Gu immortals were tongue-tied, they could not respond. Eventually, they could only watch as Dragon Palace flew away. Oh no, he is flying towards Human Sea. Xianxia saw this, her heart jumped. Xia clan felt very suspicious. How does Wu Shuai know that our Xia clan's base contains Human Sea? No, Human Sea is very deeply hidden, maybe he just wants to find some resources. Wu Shuai left the battlefield, he went to the top of a certain lake, he stopped Dragon Palace's movement. Human Sea should be here. Wu Shuai's eyes shined with bright light, he activated his method. A mystical light shot out from his palm, piercing hundreds of feet of lake water, reaching the bottom. Next, the mystical light spread out towards the entire lake surface. The water evaporated, turning into mist and dispersing, one could hear countless human voices from the dense white fog. The voices of people became louder, the white fog turned into human silhouettes as they flew around in the sky. At once, Dragon Palace was surrounded by white fog, countless silhouettes moved around Dragon Palace like ghost phantoms, there were tens of thousands of them. Come! Wu Shuai willed, the fog quickly gathered and condensed into white lake water that flowed into Dragon Palace. The commotion created was huge, the two parties fighting in the battlefield could see it clearly. Wu Shuai actually went to collect loot while we are fighting with our full effort. The fog is very special, it emitted dense human path aura. It must be a great treasure for Wu Shuai to retrieve it personally. Don't fear, as the alliance leader, how can Wu Shuai not lead by example? How can he gain our acceptance otherwise? He will definitely give a portion of the white fog to us later. The rank 8 Gu immortals conversed with each other. Xia Ying's heart sank to rock bottom, Wu Shuai actually knows about the existence of Human Sea. In fact, he has a method to take Human Sea away, how can this be possible? The plan of constructing Human Sea was only known to us Xia clan Gu immortals, we kept it as a secret all along. Even if Xia Jingqing and the rest were captured by Wu Shuai, only our first Supreme Elder knows how to retrieve Human Sea. How can he find an alternate method so quickly? To think that the current Human Sea is still incomplete. Wu Shuai looked at the white fog in Dragon Palace, it was still showing human figures and shadows from time to time, it was creepy but quite amazing as well. Two different types of images had fused together in a natural way. Wu Shuai smiled, he did not mind it. To replenish Human Sea, he only needed to kill enough humans. Because of the main body's information, Wu Shuai knew that Human Sea was the work of Xia clan for many years, they were attempting to create a human path secluded domain in secret. In the 500 years of his previous life, during the 5 regions chaotic war, Human Sea was dazzling and impressive, it helped Eastern Sea's Xia clan to rise up to the top. But it was still far from an actual secluded domain after all. In the future, Southern Borders Chai clan gained some key comprehension from Human Sea, they started to create a similar artificial secluded domain, Human Mountain. Wisdom Path Gu immortals of that time had deduced that if Human Sea and Human Mountain were fused together into one, they could form an actual secluded domain of heaven and earth. Human Mountain and Sea is too far away, but just Human Sea alone is sufficiently helpful to my main body. Wu Shuai was quite happy. The most important thing was Fang Yuan's main body after all. The current biggest obstacle of Fang Yuan's main body was the restriction of Heaven Path. This was Red Lotus' scheme, Fang Yuan was trying to find a way to break out of this predicament. He found that Human Path was a countermeasure, even though the Thousand Wish Tree was a Human Path ancient desolate plant, it could not match the numerous Heaven Path Dao marks. Thus, Fang Yuan placed his sight on the Human Sea of Eastern Sea's Xia clan. Because of Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch, Fang Yuan did not need to go personally, his clone Wu Shuai was able to head there and retrieve Human Sea easily. After Wu Shuai stored Human Sea away, the battle had also concluded at the other side. Xia Ying was unable to escape in the end, but many of the rank 8s were injured as well. The one who defeated Golden Star Tower was Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch. Lord Alliance Leader, you took the chance to take the Human Path treasure, that's not fair, right? As the immortals gathered at the door of Dragon Palace, an anxious rank 8 Gu immortal questioned. Wu Shuai glanced at him as Dragon Palace used its killer move, Dreamy Light Smoke. The rank 8 Gu immortal who spoke was unguarded, the smoke easily swept him away into Dragon Palace before he was even able to say another word. The immortals were stunned and fearful. Who else has a problem with me? Wu Shuai crossed his arms, looking at the immortals. He only had rank 7 cultivation level, he was surrounded by a group of rank 8s. But the rank 8 Gu immortals looked at each other, they were pale and chose to keep silent, they did not dare to say a thing. If you find any errors, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know, report chapter so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 1984, Wu Shuai's Political Skills. 1984 Wu Shuai's Political Skills. Facing Wu Shuai's aggressive stance, the Gu immortals of the two heavens lowered their heads, they did not dare to look at him directly. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch saw this, he cheered internally, Wu Shuai's actions would cause him to lose the support of everyone. However, he also felt envious, when would he gain such huge battle strength to make everyone lower their heads in front of him? After a while of silence, Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch stood up at an appropriate timing, saying respectfully, Lord Alliance Leader, dear allies, the most important thing now is to go after the remaining Xia clan members. Most of Xia clan's Gu immortals have escaped using whale fishing boat, if we do not chase them now, it will be too late. Yes, yes. The immortals nodded, they started discussing this topic. Many people casted gazes of gratitude towards Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch, his words had undeniably given them a way to escape the embarrassment. Haha. Wu Shuai laughed loudly, chase. Why must we chase them? Wu Shuai continued, we were able to take down the headquarters of Eastern Sea's Xia clan, it was because we acted quickly and caught them off guard. From now, it will be difficult if we want to expand our territory. The whole of Eastern Sea and even the righteous paths of the 5 regions will become very cautious now. But if we allow this group of Xia clan Gu immortals to escape, they will invite members of Eastern Sea's righteous path to try to recover their territory. This way, those Eastern Sea righteous path members will need to leave their territories and come here to seek death. Isn't that great? The immortals were stunned, they nodded in unison, agreeing that Wu Shuai's analysis was sound. Lord Alliance Leader is very knowledgeable, it is natural that we cannot compare to him. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch ingratiated. But Wu Shuai had a grim expression, I don't care about all of these Eastern Sea super forces. There is only one person I am wary about, Qi Si Ancestor. This old man can fight evenly with Duke Long, he had once held the Qi Si banquet, he also did not help Feng Yuan nor Heavenly Court during the Fate War. His stance is very important now. It is likely that the righteous path will convince him now to fight against us. Of course, it is not strange if he chooses to continue staying in seclusion and not face us. I let these Xia clan members go, I am also trying to probe Qi Si Ancestor's intentions. The Gu immortals of the two heavens heard Wu Shuai's words, they nodded as their expressions turned dark. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch took a glance at Wu Shuai, he thought, Wu Shuai is Wu Shuai after all, he cannot be underestimated. He has both wisdom and political skills, it is just that he does not feel the need to use tricks against us. But he quickly thought, Qi Si Ancestor's attitude is very ambiguous. He had once worked with Feng Yuan and went against Duke Long, but later they reconciled. On the other hand, he also held the Qi Si banquet, he welcomed Heavenly Court's Gu Immortal Jun Shengguang, while also letting a demonic Gu Immortal sell Blood Path Immortal Gu in public. Alright. Wu Shuai waved his hand, breaking the immortal's train of thought, we chased Xia clan away, it is time to split the loot. Thus, the atmosphere changed instantly, everyone got excited. Eastern Sea was the richest of the 5 regions, as an Eastern Sea superforce, Xia clan had ownership of many resource points, their inventory was filled. These assets of Xia clan were split up by Feng Yuan and given to the Gu immortals, each of them gained a considerable sum of wealth. The Gu immortals of the two heavens smiled, they felt extremely happy. The 5 regions are so rich. This is merely the foundation of one Eastern Sea superforce, it is already so much. Xia clan is useless. If my grotto heaven had such resources, we would be far stronger than now. And what surprised the Gu immortals of the two heavens was that Wu Shuai took a much smaller portion of the gains that they had expected. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch had a change of thought, he quickly said to the surrounding Gu immortals, "Everyone, listen to me. We gained so much loot because of Lord Alliance Leader. He was the one who guided us towards victory. Without his information and plan, how could we take down Xia clan so easily? But currently, Lord Alliance Leader is taking the smallest portion of loot, this is not fair to him." The Gu immortals were stunned, they looked at Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch had a look of sincerity and admiration. Wu Shuai looked at Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch deeply in the eye. "I am a lone person, I do not need much in cultivation resources, nor do these resources suit me. If I need anything in the future, I will definitely take them. Since I have distributed this loot already, I will not take them back, but Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch, your words reminded me of something." Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch. Wu Shuai spoke. "This subordinate is here." Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch cupped his fists, showing a respectful attitude. Wu Shuai smiled, "You are quite good." Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch quickly bowed, "To receive such compliments from Lord Alliance Leader, it is my greatest blessing." Wu Shuai nodded, "Of course, my leadership is the greatest blessing that all of you have. As for you, Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch, as the Vice Alliance Leader, you should not get the same amount of loot as the rest of the allies. I will make the decision, Shooting Fish Sea will belong to you now." Lord Alliance Leader. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch quickly raised his head, feeling shocked. Wu Shuai laughed, "I said you'll get it, just take ownership of it. Don't worry. I am here to back you up. If anyone dares to make problems for you, if you dislike anyone, just tell me, I will take care of them." Wu Shuai said this as he looked around, his dragon eyes emitting an aggressive light. The Gu immortals all turned away, not daring to meet his gaze. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch obtained a giant resource point, but he felt no joy internally. He looked at Wu Shuai, seeing that seemingly smiling face, he could not help but shudder in a chill. As expected of the dragon man who once ruled his race, I underestimated him. This old monster must have realized my intentions. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch noticed this, his back was covered in cold sweat. He wanted to cause Wu Shuai to lose even more support from the rest of the people. But Wu Shuai had made use of his action and acted this way, it made all the other Gu immortals feel that Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch was not happy with his gains, he wanted to use his status and the Alliance Leader's dominance to gain more benefits. After all, if the Alliance Leader gets more benefits, wouldn't it be logical if the Vice Alliance Leader also got more loot? Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch, you are not thanking me. Wu Shuai stared at Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch, showing a smile filled with deep meaning. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch shuddered in his heart as he gritted his teeth and said with a hoarse voice, "This subordinate thanks Lord Alliance Leader." Seeing that he had submitted, Wu Shuai did not feel any happiness, he was actually quite disappointed. The Gu immortals of the two heavens had been in seclusion for too long, due to their identities, they did not dare to move around or compete against each other. Without competition, they could not be trained well. Even if heavens will help them, Gu immortal elites could not be nurtured. Wu Shuai looked at the Gu immortals of the two heavens, Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch was the only one with passable battle strength and attitude. The rest of the rank 8s were simply a disgrace to other rank 8 Gu immortals. It was no wonder that in Fang Yuan's previous life, these people did not manage to create any big commotions. If you find any errors, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know, report chapter so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 1985, Truly Incredible. 1985 Truly Incredible. While Wu Shuai and the rest were splitting up the fortune of Xia clan, the atmosphere inside Whale Fishing Boat was grim and sad. First Supreme Elder, what do we do now? The enemies are too powerful, there are more than 10 rank 8s, there was no way we could defend our headquarters. Especially their leader Wu Shuai. If we retaliate, there is little hope of success. Sigh, it is a pity that Xia Ying and the rest sacrificed themselves. Xia Clan's Gu immortals were furious and helpless, they felt that the future was bleak. Xia Clan's first supreme elder Xia Ruiji snorted coldly, I don't care who the enemy is, be it Wu Shuai or the rank 8 Gu immortals of the two heavens, they should not have taken our Xia Clan's territory. They will not stay arrogant for long. We are going to get help from Eastern Sea's righteous path. Humph, so be it if they are human Gu immortals. But they are mostly variant human Gu immortals with Wu Shuai leading them, we have already kept a copy of the battle scene, it is the best evidence against them. Eastern Sea's righteous path and even the 5 regions' righteous path will not allow this group of variant humans to grow stronger and larger. Xia Clan's Gu immortals heard this, they recovered a bit of their morale. Seeking reinforcements was the only way out, but the important thing to consider was which clan to approach. Xia Clan was situated at the easternmost area of Eastern Sea, towards their west was the Merman Imperial Court, towards the southeast was Tang Clan, and towards the northeast was Xia Clan. These 3 were not good targets to request for help. The 3 of them were directly connected to Xia Clan in territory, Xia Clan's relationship with the Merman Imperial Court was best but they were variant humans. Even though there were no mermen in the battle earlier, Xia Clan did not dare to take the risk. As for Tang Clan and Xia Clan, these 2 clans had conflict with Xia Clan during normal times, if they went to ask these 2 clans for help, Xia Clan's Gu immortals would not want to face their mockery. After a round of discussion, Xia Clan's Gu immortals moved in whale fishing boat, they carefully went past the Merman Imperial Court, approaching Shen Clan, which was further west, for help. But because of this, their journey became much longer. During Xia Clan's journey to seek help, information that they were invaded by Gu immortals of the two heavens spread like wildfire in Treasure Yellow Heaven, it shook the world. There are so many rank 8 Gu immortals among the variant humans. Is this information reliable? It is nothing strange. Be it Black Heaven or White Heaven, each of them is as large as the 5 regions together. These damned variant humans are hidden too deeply. They are too daring, they dared to wage war on our human forces, they are courting death. The thing that makes me angrier is that among these people, there are human Gu immortals. What are they thinking? They are betraying their own race. At once, all of the Gu immortals in the world discussed this matter. Shen Clan was no exception. The letter requesting help from Xia Clan had already reached Shen Clan. This was an important matter. Shen Clan's first supreme elder, Shen Songsheng, called all the Gu immortals for a meeting. The reason why Xia Clan is asking our Shen Clan for help is obvious, there is no need to explain it. But should our Shen Clan help them? Everyone, tell me your view. Shen Songsheng said. The enemy is too strong, why must our Shan Clan face such a strong foe alone? Remember that Wu Shuai has Dragon Palace and Di Zongsheng, he even possesses Dream Path methods, their battle strength is too overwhelming. That's right, and even more worrying is that Wu Shuai has a relationship with Fang Yuan. Nobody knows how good their relationship is, but we know that they are close. If we target Wu Shuai, we might cause the great demon Fang Yuan to come after us. Shen Songsheng nodded, you are correct. He did not show any change of expression. During the Blue Dragon whale trip, he had cooperated with Fang Yuan. But because they worked in secrecy, even Shen Clan's Gu immortals did not know about it, Shen Songsheng could preserve his clan's reputation as a result. I feel that we cannot refuse to help Xia Clan. Xia Clan is also a member of the righteous path, they came all this way to ask us for help, if we do not agree, what would Xia Clan think of us? What would Eastern Sea think of us? What would the whole 5 regions think of us? I agree, this is not just a conflict between us humans, this is the battle between humans and variant humans. If Shen Clan does not show a clear stance, the people of the world will accuse us of our inaction. Shen Songsheng nodded, this is correct too. But the enemy is too strong, they have more than 10 rank 8s and even Wu Shuai leading them. Even if we have ancestor Xianxia here, we cannot resist such a group of enemies. After the Fate War, Xianxia went missing after going insane. Even though Shen clan wanted to find their ancestor Xianxia, they did not succeed. The entire world was watching now. It was likely that news and treasure Yellow Heaven had spread from Xia clan themselves. Xia clan was using this method to force Eastern Sea's righteous path forces to help them. With the entire world watching, Shen clan had to help Xia clan. But Wu Shuai's group was simply too powerful, they were too terrifying. Even though Shen clan was a super force, against the allied forces of two heavens, it still felt very wary and unsure. Elders, I have a plan to resolve this problem. Ren Xiaoping spoke. After returning from the Blue Dragon whale trip, Ren Xiaoping became Shen clan's external supreme elder. Ren Xiaoping was a person who followed the rules and kept a low profile, but now that they were in this situation, if Shen clan falls and chaos descends, he would also be implicated. Ren Xiaoping continued, Wu Shuai has very high strength, but in this current Eastern Sea, there is another ancestor capable of resisting the evil dragon. You mean to say that person in Qi Sea? Someone's eyes brightened up. Indeed, Qi Sea ancestor. Ren Xiaoping nodded. Good plan, let's do that. Shen Songxing laughed and clapped, deciding on the spot. For the next few days, Xia clan arrived in Shen clan. They wanted to borrow strength to reclaim their territory. Shen Songxing came out to speak to them. They attended to Xia clan's members warmly. But when asked to fight against Wu Shuai, Shen Songxing said that he had too little strength. He suggested that they should gather more righteous path forces. Currently, Qi tides were surging everywhere. Almost all the 5 regions Gu immortals were recuperating and resting. They did not dare to move abruptly. Thus, Eastern Sea's righteous path could not use much of its strength now. But Shen Songxing suggested that Xia clan should inform Qi Sea ancestor of this situation. They should request for the ancestor to uphold justice for them. Shen Songxing copied Xia clan. Before they asked Qi Sea ancestor for help, they already published the news in Treasure Yellow Heaven. Thus, the entire world's attention went to Qi Sea. Almost all the Gu immortals were waiting to see Qi Sea ancestor's response. All the human Gu immortals were hoping that Qi Sea ancestor would step up as the senior of the rank 8s, the person who resisted Duke Long on equal footing. He had the responsibility to lead them. But many people were pessimistic about it. Because Qi Sea ancestor was a secluded cultivator, he had an ambiguous relationship with the righteous path and demonic path. He had even worked with Fang Yuan before. From this aspect, there was quite a chance that Qi Sea ancestor would not entertain these worldly affairs. Qi Sea ancestor's response was rapid. He announced in Treasure Yellow Heaven, there are those of other races having such motives. First there was primordial origin, now there is Qi Sea. We will not let these variant humans with ulterior motives bear roots here on our soil. Once he said that, the world resounded with praises. Qi Sea ancestor, you are truly incredible. If you find any errors, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know. Report chapter so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 1986, Heavenly Court S Tactic. 1986 Heavenly Court S Tactic. Heavenly Court. The damage caused during the Fate War was starting to recover. Having collated their losses, they really had suffered a huge setback. Discussion Hall. Qin Dingling sat at the main seat as she looked around, observing the Gu immortals and their wills. Most of the Heavenly Court members had gone back to hibernating in the Immortal Graveyard. More than half of the Immortal Graveyard was destroyed by Fang Yuan, but Heavenly Court still had sufficient members left. These members had little lifespan remaining. Rather than dying of old age, they could display greater value by hibernating in the Immortal Graveyard. What worried Qin Dingling was that even though these Gu immortals went back into slumber, she did not receive any sort of message from Star Constellation's will. It was as if the Fate War caused Star Constellation's will to suffer a huge loss. This made already become Qin Dingling's greatest worry. Star Constellation's will could interfere with Heaven's will, but Heaven's will was also able to assimilate Star Constellation's will. If she lacked support and got assimilated by heaven's will, it would be a huge nightmare to humanity and heavenly court. But Qin Dingling came here and gathered the immortals for a meeting. It was not because of star constellation's will. Qi tides are rampaging, the two heavens are making a move. Wu Shuai is leading an allied army of the two heavens and has already taken down Eastern Xi Xia clan. Now, Xia clan has requested for Qi Si ancestors' help. The two sides are opposing each other. What do you think we should do at this key moment? Qin Dingling asked. She was a luck path Gu immortal, she did not cultivate wisdom path like fairy Ziwei. Thus, when faced with this matter, Qin Dingling could not make a resolute decision, she needed to discuss it with the other Gu immortals. Undeniably, the allied army of the two heavens is made up of variant humans, enemies of our heavenly court. We need to exterminate them. In this aspect, Qi Si ancestor is quite a responsible person. Right now, the conflict between Wu Shuai and Qi Si ancestor is akin to the conflict between humans and variant humans. But the truth is, whoever wins between them is not the key, the most important element is someone else, Fang Yuan. Indeed, be it Wu Shuai or Qi Si ancestor, they are both related to Fang Yuan. Wu Shuai claims that he has only cooperated with Fang Yuan, he has revived after 1,000,000 years, aspiring to grow the Dragonman race once again. As for Qi Si ancestor, he had once made an agreement with Fang Yuan. He went against heavenly court but changed his mind later when Lord Duke Long gave him half of the Qi path true inheritance. During the Fate War, Qi Si ancestor did not show up at all. It showed that Lord Duke Long had made a wise decision. I have a different opinion. Qi Si ancestor can likely be Fang Yuan's disguise. In the past, we did not think of this because Fang Yuan only had rank 7 cultivation level, but now that we know about the secret of the sovereign immortal body, it is likely that Fang Yuan had rank 8 cultivation level then and disguised himself as Qi Si ancestor. Don't forget that during the Fate War, Fang Yuan destroyed the Qi wall with a Qi path method. His Qi path method is called Unlimited Qi Si. It is the signature method of Qi Xiang of the heaven, surveying 5 Xiangs in the past. But the Qi path methods that Qi Si ancestor used against Duke Long were very different from Unlimited Qi Si. It is quite unlikely that the two of them are the same person. But we cannot rule out this possibility. Speaking of which, Wu Shuai is much more suspicious than Qi Si ancestor. He might not be a disguised Fang Yuan, he could simply be Fang Yuan's clone. As the leader of Shadow Sect, Fang Yuan definitely has a portion of Spectral Soul's foundation. And the method Spectral Soul excels in is creating split souls. That was how he created Shadow Sect single-handedly. The immortals discussed among themselves. Qin Dingling was hesitant, she felt a huge headache. The immortals had their own viewpoints, nobody could convince the other. In the end, Qin Dingling had to make the decision after all. Qin Dingling thought about it for a while before sighing, everyone, listen to me. Fang Yuan has familiar face, he can disguise as different people. Even though we need to be wary of this, we cannot ignore other possibilities just because of our suspicions. Wu Shuai might be Fang Yuan's clone, Qi Si ancestor might be Fang Yuan's disguise, these are possible truths. But at the same time, there is also the possibility that they are not that closely related to Fang Yuan. We cannot create enemies everywhere just because of this, forget about Wu Shuai, but for Qi Si ancestor, we cannot give up on winning over Qi Si ancestor just because of this possibility. Can't we try to make him an ally of heavenly court? Fang Zheng heard this as he hesitated and asked, Senior Qin wants to recruit Qi Si ancestor. Qin Dingling nodded, Lord Duke Long has passed away while Feng Jiu betrayed us, our heavenly court desperately needs a pseudo-venerable capable of holding the situation. In the past, Senior Duke Long used Primordial Origin's true inheritance to gain Qi Si ancestor's friendship. Even though he did not agree to join us, he had not shown up during the Fate War either. The immortals fell into silence. Qin Dingling's current plan was Duke Long's former plan. In the past, in order to repair Fate Gu, Duke Long wanted Qi Si ancestor to stay out of the conflict. But now, Heavenly Court needed someone with pseudo-venerable battle strength to support them. Currently, even though there was peace, the truth was that the rampaging Qi tides and heaven path Dao marks were forcing most Gu immortals to stay inactive and recuperate from the damages caused. They could not take action. But once the Qi tides subside and Fang Yuan manages to refine the heaven path Dao marks, by then, the strongest person in Heavenly Court would be Qin Dingling. Could she resist the Gu immortals of the other 4 regions with ill intentions? Could she block Di Zongsheng? Could she block Fang Yuan? Heavenly Court knew about this threat. In history, they had also recruited Gu immortals of the other 4 regions. The obvious example was Wan Zihong. This female immortal was once a demoness of Western Desert. Heavenly Court had recruited her to join them. As long as one was a human, Heavenly Court could be magnanimous towards them. I am not against winning Qi Si ancestor over. But before that, we need to clarify his true relationship with Fang Yuan. That's what you say, but right now, Qi Si ancestor might not even feel any threat from our Heavenly Court. I think that for him, the attraction of primordial origin's true inheritance surpasses everything. Fang Jing volunteered. Currently, the conflict between Qi Si ancestor and Wu Shuai is our greatest opportunity. We can investigate and find out the truth from this. Of course, no matter the outcome, we cannot spare the Gu immortals of the 2 heavens. Since we already have Night Heavenly Wolf Lord as our insider, I am willing to lead a group to Eastern Sea and exterminate these variant human Gu immortals. Fang Zheng was the current owner of Demon Judgment Board. Even though he had rank 7 cultivation level, with this board, he could fight against most rank 8 Gu immortals. Due to the influence of Qi tides, the 5 regions Gu immortals could not move around. But Heavenly Court's Gu immortals were different. Most of them had phantom apertures. They were not restricted by this. Right as Fang Jing spoke, another Gu immortal volunteered to join the group and head to Eastern Sea, in order to kill these variant human Gu immortals. Even though Heavenly Court lost, their motives and actions still followed the basis of defending humanity. Qin Dingling smiled. I got it. Why must we go to Eastern Sea? Wu Shuai is there right now. We can use him to probe Qi Si ancestors' background. Let's go to the 2 heavens and exterminate those Grotto Heaven forces. We will uproot the allied army of the 2 heavens from their bases. If you find any errors, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know. Report chapter so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 1987, Qi Harvest Frui. 1987 Qi Harvest Frui. Heavenly Court is Heavenly Court after all. Night Heavenly Wolf Lord looked at the information path Gu worm in his hand as he sighed to himself. As he had expected, Heavenly Court really went ahead to deal with the 2 heavens alliance. Earlier, he had predicted that such a situation would occur. Those who live in a society have to follow its rules. Night Heavenly Wolf Lord had to join the 2 heavens alliance. Otherwise, his Grotto Heaven would be attacked until it was destroyed. But joining this force only helped to delay their own destruction. When the 5 regions counterattack, the 2 heavens alliance would break apart. There would be huge casualties. None of these allies would be spared. Night Wolf Grotto Heaven would also face a calamity by then. From the start, Night Heavenly Wolf Lord had made up his mind to defect to the 5 regions. This was for his own sake, and also the future of the entire Night Wolf Grotto Heaven. Thus, he took a risk and went to approach Heavenly Court. As the situation progressed, Qi Si ancestor went against Wu Shuai and Heavenly Court sent a secret group to attack the headquarters of the 2 heavens variant humans. Since Night Heavenly Wolf Lord decided to defect, Heavenly Court's Qin Dingling sent him a secret letter, asking him to be their spy and cooperate with Heavenly Court in this battle. Heavenly Court did not disappoint me after all. Even though they lost in the Fate War, despite everything, they still uphold the righteousness of humanity. They think for the whole of the human race without caring about sacrifices or benefits. Such grandness resonated with Night Heavenly Wolf Lord. Because he was a human Gu immortal. Compared to Heavenly Court's magnanimity, be they Qi Si ancestor or Wu Yong, they were simply too petty. Even Northern Plains Longevity Heaven was the same. What was the mindset that Giant Sun Immortal Venerable left behind? Hereditary monarchy. Even if Night Heavenly Wolf Lord and Longevity Heaven had no grudges, he would not go to and attempt to join them. Knight Heavenly Wolf Lord did not hesitate, he immediately replied that he was willing to cooperate with Heavenly Court. According to their agreement, the moment Wu Shuai and Qi Si ancestor collide, Heavenly Court would use the chance to attack. If these two do not fight, then a month later, Heavenly Court would still take action. It will depend on Wu Shuai and Qi Si ancestor now. Knight Heavenly Wolf Lord waited in anticipation. Other than Knight Heavenly Wolf Lord, countless forces and Gu immortals were also paying attention to the situation in Eastern Sea. Southern Borders Wu Yong was one of them. If Qi Si ancestor loses, the variant human forces will definitely expand their territory, they will develop rapidly like a growing snowball, they will become a huge threat to the 5 regions. If Wu Shuai loses, the variant human forces will gather together in a defensive manner, this will be good news to the humans of the 5 regions. But that is not what I want to see. Wu Yong was an ambitious person. He wanted the world to be chaotic. The more conflicts there were, the more opportunities he had to try to reap benefits from the situation, to strengthen himself until he reached the top of the world. Thus, he felt deep hatred towards the Qi tides. Because of the Qi tides, the 5 regions Gu immortals had to forcefully recuperate, he lost the chance to completely take down Heavenly Court. It was a real pity. Lord, Empress Wu Ji and the others have revived. What do we do now? At this time, Wu Ba Chong came to report the news. He was the second supreme elder of Wu clan, he was an old and experienced man. After Fate Gu was destroyed, the most evident change was that revival methods became very easy to use. Earlier, Gu immortal seeds like Empress Wu Ji had died on Tian Mountain. But now, Wu clan's Gu immortals revived them all. Wu Yong nodded, these people are the hope of our future, they have experienced ample setbacks and training as Gu masters. When they become Gu immortals, they will definitely be elites among their peers. Impart them the method of immortal ascension and make ample preparations, ensure there are enough resources. I want Wu clan to gain more than 10 Gu immortals in the next few years. Yes, Lord. Wu Ba Chong did not question this decision. In the future, during the 5 regions' chaotic war, there would be a long-lasting struggle, it would not be settled quickly. By then, all of the different forces would need to compete using their foundation and long-term planning. There is another matter regarding Qi Path. Wu Ba Chong said as he handed Wu Yong an information path Mortal Gu. Wu Yong looked into it and quickly browsed through the content. This information path Mortal Gu contained the information of all sorts of Qi Path immortal materials, they had all appeared as a result of the Qi tides. It seems that Qi Path is about to flourish again. Does this Qi harvest fruit really have such great effects? Wu Yong sighed as he asked at the end. Wu Ba Chong nodded, currently, many Gu immortals have used it already, it is precisely so. This fruit is the essence of Qi Path and the fusion of the 5 regions Qi, it is not normal. By placing it into one's immortal aperture, it can turn into turbulent Qi flows that can hasten the transformation of the heaven and earth Qi. Whoever can get more Qi harvest fruits will be able to get through this period of inactivity more quickly. Then collect more of this immortal material. Also, sort out and make a list of the clan's inventory, collate a Qi Path inheritance. We are going to use it and try to cultivate Qi Path Gu immortals. Wu Yong instructed. Yes. Wu Ba Chong answered. Wu clan was specialized in Wind Path, they did not have much foundation in Qi Path. But such a huge force would naturally have accumulation in Qi Path to some extent, if they could put together many incomplete inheritances into a proper inheritance, they might be able to nurture 1 or 2 Qi Path Gu immortals. Of course, even if these Gu masters became Qi Path Gu immortals, they would not be promising in terms of future achievements. But since Wu clan had to make up for their deficiency in this aspect, these Gu masters could only sacrifice their future potential and become Qi Path Gu immortals. Southern Border, Luo Clan. 3 Gu immortals went deeply into Qi Ju Grotto Heaven. I broke through. Luo Ran was excited. His skin tone was white and he had a cold expression, he was a Luo clan general famous in Southern Border, having peak rank 7 battle strength. When the entire world was resting and recuperating, Luo Ran secretly brought 2 Gu immortals from Luo clan and explored Chi-Ju Grotto Heaven. He did not care about the changes in his own immortal aperture. His hard work and efforts were not in vain, they finally broke through the difficulties and had a smooth journey ahead. As they explored deeper, they arrived at the center of Chi-Ju Grotto Heaven. To think that the Chi tides would cause a change in Chi-Ju Grotto Heaven, allowing us to progress more smoothly in here. Luo Muzi felt deep emotions about this. Let's hurry up, the Chi tides are rampaging in the world now. Chi-Ju Grotto Heaven will only stay concealed for a short period of time. We need to find Chi-Ju's true inheritance before anyone else finds us. With this true inheritance, our Luo clan will be able to adapt to this great era and obtain the initiative. Luo Haozei's eyes shined with bright light. Several days later. Eastern Sea. Chi Sea ancestor suddenly appeared, creating countless Chi waves that moved towards the headquarters of Eastern Sea Xia clan openly. Come! Wu Shuai sensed it from far away. He smiled as Dragon Palace moved. He controlled Di Zongsheng and fought bravely against the enemy. A huge battle that concerned the whole world erupted all of a sudden. If you find any errors, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know. Report chapter so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 1988, Wu Shuai fights Chi Sea ancestor. Chapter 1988, Wu Shuai fights Chi Sea ancestor. Rumble. With a thunderous sound, intense tremors filled heaven and earth. Endless Chi waves surged out, Dragon Palace shined with radiant lights as it retreated continuously. Chi Sea ancestor did not pursue it, many layers of Chi waves stacked around his body, like an impenetrable fortress. Both sides fought for an entire day and night, they exchanged blows but neither party could do anything to the other. All around the battlefield, countless eyes were watching. Eastern Sea's righteous path, demonic path, and even lone immortals came here to watch the fight. Naturally, there were also Gu immortals of the 2 heavens. Senior Chi Sea ancestor is truly powerful, his methods are grand and imposing. Wu Shuai's attacks all ended up useless. Hua Clan First Supreme Elder Hua Kaiyun sighed to herself. Beside her, Qin Yuan said, but Wu Shuai is not to be underestimated, he merely has rank 7 cultivation level but is able to evenly match Chi Sea ancestor. Hua Kaiyun sighed, Wu Shuai was reborn, he is also an old monster. The immortal Gu House Dragon Palace that he controls is really powerful, if not for it, he would not be Chi Sea ancestor's match. While the two conversed, a loud dragon roar resounded. A huge demonic dragon that seemed like a mountain range appeared on the battlefield, it could be seen from a gigantic distance away. Oh heavens, such a terrifying giant dragon, this must be the #1 immemorial desolate beast in the world. This is Di Zongsheng. I am shocked just by simply watching it fight, I cannot muster any battle intent against it. I can't imagine how the Gu immortals fighting against it felt. Wu Shuai finally let out the evil dragon, this proves that Chi Sea ancestor has forced him to his limit. The following fight is the crucial part. All of the Gu immortals watching this fight were shocked. Many of them had not participated in the Fate War, they only watched it through the killer move everybody's vision. They saw the battle but did not experience it personally. Their personal experience now was naturally creating a different feeling. The evil dragon roared as it charged towards Chi Sea ancestor. Chi Sea ancestor snorted coldly, his voice reverberating over the surroundings. He clapped both hands as an immortal killer move was unleashed, Chi currents surged like a tsunami. Di Zongsheng charged forward but as it crashed into the Chi currents, its movement halted. Di Zongsheng twisted its body and wanted to progress but the Chi currents were endless, the great power could not be defied, it was forcefully suppressed on the ground. Seeing this, the observing Gu immortals gasped. Qin Yuan, Hua Kaiyun, and Shen Songxing cheered as expressions of joy appeared on their faces. As for Zhou Xiong Xian and Jun Xingguang who were sent here by Heavenly Court, they became stunned, quickly looking at each other. Thinking about the Fate War, the two transformation path great experts of our Heavenly Court could not stop the rampaging evil dragon, they were suppressed by it. To think that Qi Si ancestor is able to stop it. Jun Shenguang was stunned. Zhou Xianxia squinted, he assessed Qi Si ancestor from afar. His information path methods had been used already, seeking to collect information from the entire battlefield as the fight progressed. Zhou Xianxia analyzed, Qi Si ancestor is an expert who fought evenly with Lord Duke Long. It is not strange that he can resist evil dragon Di Zongsheng. But his new killer move seems to have some elements of the primordial Qi wall in it. Lord Duke Long once gave half of primordial origin's true inheritance to Qi Si ancestor. To think that he has already innovated upon it after the Fate War had just ended to create a brand new Qi wall killer move. Jun Shenguang blinked. Does this mean that during the Fate War, Qi Si ancestor was in closed cultivation to comprehend this new killer move? Zhou Xianxia could not deny it, we cannot be sure yet. But at least for now, Qi Si ancestor's methods are very different from the Qi path methods that Fang Yuan possesses. Saying this, Zhou Xianxia sighed, Qi Si ancestor's origin is too mysterious, he is too deeply concealed. We have not even found any past details about him. Beforehand, we could use the River of Time to trace his origin and find out his past identity. But after Fate Gu's destruction, the River of Time has become extremely dangerous, it is filled with vicious waves, even if a time path great expert enters, they will be in great danger, we cannot enter it anymore. Other than time path, there was still wisdom path. But regrettably, Fang Yuan destroyed the majority of the immortal graveyard while Fairy Zi Wei defected to Spectral Soul. Heavenly Court faced an unprecedented lack of wisdom path experts. Boom! An overwhelming amount of Qi waves crashed down with heaven-shaking might. The evil dragon roared, it tried to move its mountain-like body, but Qi Si ancestor continued to suppress it from above. Qi Si ancestor's moves gave an unrivaled atmosphere, his every action contained the power to overturn mountains and seas, the great evil dragon was not his match. The human Gu immortals cheered to themselves. At this moment, Qi Si ancestor's reputation rose greatly in the 5 regions. When the 5 regions Gu immortals could not fight, when humanity was at its weakest, Qi Si ancestor had emerged to resist and defeat the variant humans. This was really satisfying to all the human Gu immortals. This is the action of a true man. Even though Shi Clan's first Supreme Elder did not come personally, he had sent a Shi Clan Gu immortal to witness this battle themselves. Wu Yong was in southern border. Upon seeing this, his heart sank as he pondered, when we attack Eastern Sea in the future, this Qi Si ancestor will be a huge obstacle. Qin Ding Ling was guarding Heavenly Court with a complex emotion. In the past, Heavenly Court would be the one standing up during such situations, fighting on the front lines, but this time, Qi Si ancestor took Heavenly Court's place and shouldered the expectations of the human race. Even though Heavenly Court's Gu immortals were still suspicious about Qi Si ancestor's identity and his connection to Fang Yuan, after this battle, their impression towards him had undoubtedly improved greatly. While the human Gu immortals were feeling happy, the Two Heavens Alliance felt solemn, all the Gu immortals were fearful. How can this be? Even after using Di Zongsheng, we cannot turn the situation around. The humans are really strong. This is the foundation of the 5 regions, we chose to invade them so abruptly, we were simply too hasty. Even if we do not take action, these humans will still go after us. For the last few million years, they have been treating us variant humans like so. Indeed, we can only have any hope of surviving by taking the initiative. We cannot interfere in a battle of such a level, we can only hope that Lord Wu Shuai can claim victory. The variant human Gu immortals continued to converse, their expressions were grim as their gazes turned uncertain. There were many rank 8 Gu immortals among them, they had high cultivation and generally were characters of ancestor level in their respective grotto heavens. But after witnessing this terrifying battle, nobody dared to participate. Qi Si ancestor, you have been arrogant for too long. Right at this moment, Dragon Palace rose up, Wu Shuai's voice came from within. The immortals watched as Dragon Palace flew towards Qi Si ancestor like an orange-gold meteor. Qi Si ancestor's Qi current surged and blocked it, but the effect was mild. Dragon Palace rode the waves and advanced further, charging with great momentum. A dream path killer move was used, a trace of smoke shot towards Qi ancestor. Be careful. Seeing this, many human Gu immortals shouted while feeling very anxious, despite knowing their voices could not reach the battlefield. Right now, Dream Path was invincible in the world. Qi ancestor had to dodge the attack as he retreated. This time, Wu Shuai gained the upper hand. The variant humans quickly became overjoyed while the human Gu immortals let out sighs of relief. Qi ancestor was not hit by the Dream Path killer move, that was an ideal outcome. The battle between Qi ancestor and Wu Shuai concerned all of the Gu immortals in the world. Each clash shook people's souls, it would directly affect the future of the 5 regions. As the two sides continued to fight, the immortals heard loud noises from the west. The loud sound came imposingly, with an unstoppable aura like a torrential flood. The Gu immortals heard this and quickly shifted their gazes. They saw that Qi tides were approaching the battlefield from far in the horizons. During this crucial battle, the Qi tides actually came to wreak havoc. Quickly retreat, if we get hit by the Qi tides, our immortal apertures will tremor and result in lots of losses. What about this battle? The Gu immortals were stunned, this was an unexpected development. Jun Shenguang's expression sank, oh no. Qi ancestor is an Eastern Sea Gu immortal, he is restricted by the Qi tides, the situation will be severe. But Wu Shuai is a new Dragon Man Gu immortal, after the refinement path modification, he is less affected. This information came from Duke Long. During the Fate War, Duke Long secretly used Dragon Man extermination but could not end Wu Shuai's life. Back then, he specially told them about this. Humans alike dragons was the Gu refinement method created by Duke Long, it could turn humans into dragon men. The first generation dragon men were created by this method. Heavenly Court had Duke Long's information and also the method humans alike dragons, they could easily deduce a portion of Wu Shuai's foundation. Thus, when they learned that Wu Shuai was leading the Two Heavens Alliance to invade Eastern Sea, they were not surprised that he could fight. Zhou Xianxia gritted his teeth, Qi tides are a Qi tide catastrophe, Qi ancestor is a Qi path great expert, he definitely has an advantage in dealing with it compared to us. Now, let's see how he deals with this change, it will be the turning point of this battle. Qi ancestor, even heaven is not helping you. Let's see how long you can last in the Qi tide. Wu Shuai shouted excitedly, he moved Dragon Palace to assist the evil dragon as they attacked ferociously. This sight made the human Gu immortals grit their teeth as they retreated, many prayed in their hearts, Senior Qi ancestor, you must persevere. At the next moment, Qi ancestor laughed loudly, Wu Shuai, you fell for it, I was waiting for you to fall for the bait. As he said that, the Qi waves turned around, like a blossoming flower returning to a bud, they encased Qi ancestor and Dragon Palace before condensing into a dot, vanishing. In the battlefield, only evil dragon Di Zongsheng was left growling and roaring. What battlefield killer move is this? At the crucial moment, Senior Qi ancestor actually trapped Wu Shuai in a battlefield killer move. This is too amazing. So Qi ancestor had been plotting all along. Wu Shuai is trapped in a Qi path battlefield, isolated from the evil dragon, he is at a disadvantage now. That might not be true, Qi ancestor's Qi path battlefield is going to face the rushing Qi tides, if the battlefield is destroyed, Qi ancestor will suffer backlash, he might end up in a disadvantage too. Now, it will depend on whether Qi ancestor is able to break into Dragon Palace first. If not, when his Qi path battlefield is destroyed, Wu Shuai will gather with the evil dragon, Qi ancestor will be in huge danger. The Gu immortals on both sides were very worried. They could not personally watch such a crucial battle. Not only that, they had to retreat away from the Qi tides, otherwise, their losses in the immortal aperture would be huge. Right as everyone was thinking about the Qi path battlefield and how intense the battle would be, Wu Shuai and Qi ancestor were relaxing and drinking wine in Dragon Palace. Other than wine, there was also food. Fang Yuan's clone and his main body were in harmony, the atmosphere was relaxed. Wu Shuai clone gave the incomplete human seed to Fang Yuan's main body. After receiving it, Fang Yuan's main body and Wu Shuai clones started to discuss their plans for the future. If you find any errors, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know. Report chapter so we can fix it as soon as possible. Chapter 1989, Demon Judgment Board Lord. 1989 Demon Judgment Board Lord. To think that the Qi tide would come at such a crucial moment. Prince Feng Xian wore a golden cape, he sighed in pity. Beside him was a female immortal of heavenly court, she was Baizang Shui, she said with deep meaning, isn't that a good thing? Besides them, Gu Fangzheng was also here. These three Gu immortals were currently inside Rank 8 Immortal Gu House Demon Judgment Board, they were not in Central Continent, they had entered immemorial Black Heaven. Gu Fangzheng's expression changed slightly, he knew the deeper meaning that Baizang Shui was pointing out. He could not help but think back to the instructions and arrangements that Qin Dingling gave him before leaving Heavenly Court. You and Gu Fang Yuan were born together and counter each other, you are the arrangement of the Heavenly Tao. Even if Fang Yuan changes his body, this relationship will not change. Precisely so, you will lead the expedition this time, bring Prince Feng Xian and Baizang Shui to launch a sneak attack on the headquarters of the variant human grotto heavens in the two heavens. Qin Dingling cultivated luck path, she placed great importance on Gu Fangzheng, knowing that the lucks of Gu Fangzheng and Fang Yuan were tightly connected, she could sense that they countered each other. And facts proved this. Qin Dingling's awakening, the discovery of the Dragonman blessed land, they were all variables that suppressed Fang Yuan. Right now, Heavenly Court lost in the Fate War, Duke Long died, Feng Jiugo betrayed them, the immortal graveyard was destroyed, while star constellations will had no response. The great Heavenly Court was at its weakest moment for the last million years. Qin Dingling temporarily led Heavenly Court, she naturally had to make use of all the available strength to defend themselves and resist enemies. Thus, the stronger Fang Yuan was, the more focus Qin Dingling placed on Fangzheng. In order to nurture Fangzheng, Qin Dingling spared no expense on immortal materials, she even let him lead this expedition to train his leadership skill. Fangzheng was not a youngster anymore, he knew that this was an unprecedented opportunity that was rarely seen in thousands of years. Even though Heavenly Court lost, their foundation was still unfathomable, with such a huge organization supporting him, he had to grasp it. Fangzheng still had rank 7 cultivation level now, he had not reached the condition to join Heavenly Court, thus, his rank 7 blessed land was not handed over to them. The truth was, Qin Dingling needed him to grow stronger, thus, even when he becomes a rank 8 Gu immortal in the future, as long as he still had room for improvement, Qin Dingling would not make him give up his immortal aperture. After all, the Gu immortal's growth would almost completely halt after getting a phantom aperture. Senior Bai is right. Currently, with Qi Si Ancestor and Wu Shuai stuck in battle, it is our best opportunity to launch an attack. Let's go now. Gu Fangzheng spoke as he acted swiftly. Rank 8 Immortal Gu House Demon Judgment Board was immediately activated, it turned into a blood-colored meteor that pierced through the Grotto Heaven wall with a loud sound, entering Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven directly. The three immortals in Demon Judgment Board looked at Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven, it had a beautiful scenery of lush mountains and flowing rivers. Ink men lived here harmoniously, they had peaceful lives, there were many people here, it was a flourishing habitat. A thick blood-red light spread out rapidly from Demon Judgment Board, spreading throughout the world. The essence of an Immortal Gu house was Immortal Killer Moves, it was constructed using Immortal Gu and Mortal Gu. According to the different Gu worms used, with different structures, Immortal Gu houses had their own specialties. Demon Judgment Board had great might, it showed a solid performance during the Fate War. It was able to fight directly and managed to survive the war, this showed that Demon Judgment Board was one of the top rank 8 Immortal Gu houses in the world. At this moment, Demon Judgment Board was unleashing an information path ability that had not been used in the Fate War. Wherever the blood-red light went, all sorts of information gathered into Demon Judgment Board like a waterfall, before entering the minds of the three immortals. Prince Feng Xian frowned, showing a look of hatred and disgust. The ink men here actually captured humans secretly and exploited them as slaves, they truly deserve death. These variant humans should all die. Let's kill these ones here and soul search them first. But Bai Xianxia shook her head, these are just mortals, even if we soul search them, they would not know many secrets of the higher-ups. We should give them a taste of their own medicine, let's enslave them all and sell them as slaves and treasure Yellow Heaven. Not only can we replenish Heavenly Court's reserves with this, it can also display the authority of our Heavenly Court. Fang Jing frowned on the inside. He had once lived for many years in Langya blessed land with the hairy men due to Fang Yuan, he experienced the culture of the variant humans. Even though these ink men treated humans as slaves, he was still unwilling to kill the innocent. But Fang Jing did not rebuke the two immortals, instead he said, these mortal ink men are not important, the key now is to rapidly kill the Inkman Gu immortals here. Let's take a look at this list of the Demon Judgment Board. A new list on the Demon Judgment Board appeared, the names of the Inkman Gu immortals inside Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven were clearly written on it. Let's go! Fang Jing shouted resolutely, activating Demon Judgment Board. They followed the connection to rapidly find the closest Inkman Gu immortal. This Inkman Gu immortal had already sensed something amiss, he secretly went to gather with the other Inkman Gu immortals. Seeing the approaching Demon Judgment Board, he flew desperately, but how could his speed match a rank 8 immortal Gu house? Ah! With a pitiful cry, this Inkman Gu immortal was directly killed by the charging immortal Gu house. Blood-red light captured his soul, it was brought to the three immortals. The three immortals quickly used soul search to gain lots of precious information. Within this Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven, there were many ink men and cities. The biggest city was at the center of the Grotto Heaven, it had the largest number of Inkman Gu immortals gathered there. Of course, at this moment, there were still a few Inkman Gu immortals scattered outside. Demon Judgment Board Lord, what do we do now? Bai Xianxia asked Fang Jing. Fang Jing did not hesitate, we will immediately attack that immortal city. Demon Judgment Board tore through the sky with outstanding speed, reaching the immortal city in a moment's time. During this period, the Inkman Gu immortals of the Grotto Heaven had already gathered. Heavenly Court. We have no grudges with each other, but you launched a sneak attack on us, can you still consider yourself righteous? Within the immortal city, an Inkman Gu immortal shouted. Prince Feng Xian laughed heartily, Heavenly Court upholds the justice of humanity, your entire Inkman group is full of evil demons, you deserve to be purged by everyone. What's the point of arguing with them? Fang Jing acted more directly than Prince Feng Xian, he sent Demon Judgment Board to crash down on them. The Inkman Gu immortals gritted their teeth and shouted, then you will have a taste of our Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven's main formation. At once, fog appeared and dyed the sky pitch black. Demon Judgment Board entered the fog and could not find its directions, it was completely trapped. Not only that, the dense black fog was seeking to infiltrate the immortal Gu House Demon Judgment Board. Fang Jing did not fluster, he first tried to use killer moves to probe it. Lumps and lumps of blood flames spread out, wherever they went, black fog dispersed, but soon, the black fog seemed to have adapted, it devoured the blood flames aggressively. Fang Jing tried to attack several times but he failed each time. Demon Judgment Board flew around the place but could not find any opening, it could not fly out of the black fog. After thinking for a while, Fang Jing used the strongest method in Demon Judgment Board, causing wanton destruction everywhere. After a few minutes, a large amount of immortal essence was expended, Fang Jing saw the black fog dispersing as they saw daylight again. But the immortal city was already blown to bits, the surrounding 1,000 li were in ruins, countless lifeforms died from Demon Judgment Board's attacks. The defending Inkman Gu immortals were mostly dead, only one was still alive, holding his final breath. He looked at Demon Judgment Board with a gaze of deep hatred, he gritted his teeth, how laughable, the great heavenly court is actually using blood path methods. You slaughtered these innocent people with no sense of guilt in your heart, you are truly the most vile demons of the demonic path. Prince Feng Xian snorted coldly, replying in disdain, blood path is only a method, when used on you, it shows humanity's righteousness. The owner of our Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven will not let you off. The Inkman Gu immortal said before dying. It's over. The person who caused this situation and claimed victory, Fang Zheng, stared with wide eyes in disbelief. Bai Shui knew how he felt. She smiled. "Bored Lord, you think this is the Fate War, where intense fighting would happen that persists for months?" Fang Zheng heard this and had a realization. He sighed. "So that's it." The Fate War was at the peak of the world in terms of battle strength. After Fang Zheng participated in it personally, his impression of fights between Gu immortals was elevated to a great degree. Right now, he was fighting against rank 6 and 7 Inkman Gu immortals using the rank 8 Immortal Gu House Demon Judgment Board. He realized it was so easy. It was too simple. "Then, what do we do now, Bored Lord?" Prince Feng Xian asked. Fang Zheng pondered before answering. "Right now, the owners of these variant human grotto heavens are with Wu Shuai in Eastern Sea. Since we already won this fight here, we still have time to attack the other grotto heavens. This assault is a great chance, we need to make good use of it. Senior Bai Shui, stay here, guard the place and collect our loot." For the sake of the ordinary ink men, Fang Zheng did not let the more racist and violent Prince Feng Xian stay here. He chose Bai Shui. Bai Shui and Prince Feng Xian looked at each other, seeing satisfaction in each other's eyes. Fang Zheng's performance as the leader of this trip was quite commendable. Be it his decisions or mindset, he was dependable and had the aura of a great general. "Then I will stay here. Please be careful yourselves," Bai Shui expressed. Fang Zheng nodded with a solemn expression. "Senior, don't worry, I will not underestimate the enemies. I have not forgotten the most important point, that is the actions of Wu Shuai's force." Bai Shui felt relieved upon hearing these words. They took their leave. Eastern Sea. The Qi tide had just subsided. The Dragon Palace with a damaged appearance crashed into Xia clan's headquarters. "Oh, Lord Wu Shuai is back. What was the result of the battle?" "Lord Alliance Leader, you got injured." The variant human Gu immortals entered Dragon Palace. They saw Wu Shuai, who had a pale expression and was covered in bloodstains. "Qi Si ancestor is formidable. I need to recuperate in closed cultivation." Wu Shuai coughed out mouthfuls of blood. The variant human Gu immortals were pale, overwhelmed by fear and panic. Wu Shuai snorted coldly. "Don't worry, I used up a major portion of human C and unleashed human path methods. That Qi Si ancestor is also severely injured." The variant human Gu immortals let out sighs of relief. It turned out the battle had ended in a draw. Right at this time, Great Wisdom Immortal Mother's expression changed as she cried out in alarm. "Oh no! My Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven was attacked, it is in imminent peril. If you find any errors, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know. Report chapter so we can fix it as soon as possible." Chapter 1990, Wu Shuai's Healing. 1990 Wu Shuai's Healing. Great Wisdom Immortal Mother's words shocked all of the present variant human Gu immortals. Soon, they reacted to the news. "We need to save them, these are our headquarters." "Great Wisdom, do you know who invaded your grotto heaven?" "Heavenly Court." Great Wisdom Immortal Mother had a dark expression, gritting her teeth in hatred. "The invading Gu immortals used Demon Judgment Board. It is a Heavenly Court rank 8 Immortal Gu house, this cannot be faked." "Humph, so it is Heavenly Court." "Heavenly Court is simply too shameless, they actually attacked without a proper declaration of war." "Heavenly Court is an organization made by demons to begin with. The past primordial origin Immortal Venerable was the biggest demon in the world, far beyond Fang Yuan in fact. These are the records that our races have clearly left behind." While the immortals berated Heavenly Court, there was a sudden sound as Great Wisdom Immortal Mother directly knelt on the ground, kowtowing to Wu Shuai as she called, "Lord Alliance Leader, please help us uphold justice." Great Wisdom Immortal Mother knew in her heart that she had no ability to save it. Just that rank 8 Immortal Gu House Demon Judgment Board alone was an obstacle. That was not including the hidden Heavenly Court rank 8 Gu immortals in Demon Judgment Board. Wu Shuai acknowledged her words. "Great Wisdom, no need to worry, stand up first." He seemed to have a livid expression but he did not find this strange at all. Heavenly Court's actions were within his expectations. During the 500 years of his previous life, Heavenly Court had similarly done such an invasion. Wu Shuai said resolutely and solemnly, "Great Wisdom is one of us. Now that Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven is attacked by Heavenly Court, we need to save it. Not only that, we need to take revenge for the damage that Heavenly Court has caused to Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven. We will not let this go." "Thank you, Lord Alliance Leader." Great Wisdom Immortal Mother felt relieved. She stood up shakily. She already had the appearance of an old woman. At this moment, she looked even more pitiful as she asked, "When will we set off?" Wu Shuai pondered, "This is a huge matter. We need to make plans first. We cannot panic and lose our rationality. We need to save Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven, but we also need to defend our Eastern Sea Xia clan territory. Even though I fought evenly against Qi Si Ancestor this time, Eastern Sea's righteous path will not let this go. They will retaliate. We worked hard to gain this territory. We must defend the fruits of our labor. Thankfully, we did not use any mermen earlier. In the following battle, the Merman Imperial Court can support us secretly as spies." Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch stood up from the crowd at this moment, reporting to Lord Alliance Leader, "I am willing to defend Xia Clan's headquarters. If the Eastern Sea Righteous Path attacks, I will do my best to defend this place. They will not pass until I die." Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch's words were very heroic and grand, but in his heart, he was trying to avoid conflicting with Heavenly Court. There were many variant human Gu immortals with similar thoughts. They all sighed now. They had been too slow. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch made a move before them. Among them, some of the variant human Gu immortals who were close to Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch felt happy internally. If Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch defended the base, they would definitely be chosen to stay with him. After all, he could not defend the location alone. "Very good." Wu Shuai nodded. He looked at Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch with admiration. "Ice Crystal, you are very strong and have a vigilant nature. You are a powerful general in our alliance. I will be assured if you are defending it. After I recover from my injuries, you will defend Xia Clan's territory for me." Great Wisdom Immortal Mother heard this and became anxious. "You all are talking so much, but why is nobody talking about the departure timing?" She started to urge again, "Lord Alliance Leader, fellow allies, there is no time. Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven's crisis is at hand. We need to save it immediately." Wu Shuai sighed. "After this battle against Qi Si Ancestor, not only are my injuries severe, the healing is very troublesome. I need a lot of immortal materials to heal my physical body. The reason is because my Dragon Man body is different from Duke Long. I modified it and innovated upon the original version. When refining this body, I used a lot of rare immortal materials and paid a huge price. My healing will also require the same cost. Regrettably, I lack a lot of immortal materials now. I need to make purchases in Treasure Yellow Heaven." Great Wisdom Immortal Mother had also heard rumors regarding the humans alike dragon's method. She did not suspect his words as she asked, "May I ask Lord Alliance Leader how many immortal materials you require to heal your injuries?" "We can provide it." Wu Shuai listed out the materials for her. After hearing his words, all the variant human Gu immortals took in sharp breaths. The price was too huge. Great Wisdom Immortal Mother was tongue-tied as she gasped, "To think that Lord Alliance Leader's body is so valuable and expensive." Wu Shuai smiled but did not speak. He only glanced towards Gu Tribe's leader. Gu Tribe's leader immediately said, "I can testify for this. Many of my people have turned into dragon men. We expended far more immortal materials than this." This was a lie, but Gu Tribe's leader and Wu Shuai were very close. Because he was an Eastern Sea rank 8, his words carried huge trustworthiness. Great Wisdom Immortal Mother had naturally suspected that Wu Shuai was extorting them, but she did not dare to question him. The situation was not within her control. After hesitating for a while, Great Wisdom Immortal Mother gritted her teeth as she said with difficulty, "Lord Alliance Leader, I am willing to fund and contribute the immortal materials to help you recover quickly." The variant human Gu immortals quickly took action, gathering the immortal materials. Wu Shuai accepted the immortal materials but shook his head. "Even with all the immortal materials I need at least 3 days and 2 nights to heal." Great Wisdom Immortal Mother heard his words and almost fainted on the spot. She was extremely anxious. She was about to speak but Wu Shuai waved his hand. She could not say anything. Because at the next moment, Wu Shuai added, as the Alliance leader, no matter which of your headquarters get attacked, I will definitely save them. Heavenly Court is our common enemy. But the situation is indeed tough now. How about this? Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch, as the Vice Alliance leader, lead a group of people to save them in Black Heaven first. Try your best to preserve the foundation of Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven. What? Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch stared with wide eyes, showing a difficult expression. To think that this matter still ended up being delegated to him, he quickly thought about it but found that he could not refuse. He gritted his teeth. I will go. But I am too weak and powerless. I do not want to ruin the expedition. I would like to borrow Lord Alliance Leader's Dragon Palace. With it, I can definitely complete my mission. But Wu Shuai shook his head. I cannot lend Dragon Palace, I need it to heal my injuries. Is that so? Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch wanted to speak. But Wu Shuai's expression changed as he said grimly, everyone, the situation is urgent now, we cannot talk about it further. Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven is only the first target, will your Grotto Heavens remain untouched? You need to save yourselves. Were I not the Alliance leader, when faced with this situation, would you surrender to them? Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch, I order you to go save them immediately, you can choose 5 people here to go with you. Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch felt a strong pressure pressing down on him. He could only lower his head and accept the order. He chose 5 Gu Immortals from among the people here, they were all rank 8 Gu Immortals. These were all leaders of forces close to him, there was no choice, resisting Heavenly Court to save Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven was too dangerous, he did not want to get into trouble from internal strife. However, right when they were about to move out, Great Wisdom Immortal Mother suddenly froze as she said dejectedly, it's too late, my Great Wisdom Grotto Heaven has been completely taken down by Heavenly Court. The Gu Immortals gasped in unison. Great Wisdom Immortal Mother fell to the ground as she knelt before Wu Shuai, sobbing, please take revenge for me, Lord Alliance Leader. My tribe has been doing its best to collect the fragments of the Qian Kun crystal wall, we have more than 50% now. If we can find another 10%, we will be able to excavate the racial inheritance of our Inkman race. Great Wisdom Immortal Mother directly exposed the racial inheritance of her tribe, the intention was obvious, she was trying to use benefits to lure Wu Shuai. After hearing about the racial inheritance, the other Gu Immortals' eyes started to shine. At this moment, another Gu Immortal shouted in panic, oh no, my Grotto Heaven is being attacked by Heavenly Court. Quick, quick! Go and save it. Wu Shuai looked at Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch imposingly, this is an urgent matter, aren't you setting off? Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch gritted his teeth, he brought a number of Gu Immortals to return to Immemorial Black Heaven. Great Wisdom Immortal Mother and another pitiful Gu Immortal went back to reinforce the invaded Grotto Heaven, Ice Crystal Immortal Monarch and the rest also went there, within Dragon Palace, less than half the Gu Immortals were left. The remaining Gu Immortals had ugly expressions, most of them were shell-shocked, after all, they could be the next target at any time. Wu Shuai ignored them, he ordered them to defend Xia clan's base as he shut the door of Dragon Palace, attending to his injuries. These variant human Gu Immortals are truly not our match, hee. Knight Heavenly Wolf Lord was among the Gu Immortals, he was the only person here who had peace of mind. All these Grotto Heaven Gu Immortals don't have any interaction during normal times, they even guard against each other and think that they should keep more secrets to themselves. With such precaution against each other, how can they make any change? Even if they work together, they are still a disunited bunch. My decision to join Heavenly Court was right after all. After this matter, Knight Heavenly Wolf Lord was even more sure of his intention to work for Heavenly Court. After parting with the Immortals, he secretly informed Heavenly Court of this expedition. Wu Shuai had created the Two Heavens Alliance Agreement, there were restrictions upon it naturally. But the information path Dao marks on Knight Heavenly Wolf Lord had already been removed by Zhou Xiong Xian and the others, thus, even though he was a traitor, no backlash had occurred. In Heavenly Court Central Great Hall, Qin Ding Ling soon received news of this. She thought about it but did not inform Eastern Sea's righteous path, instead she told Fang Zheng. Fang Zheng was already about to take down the second Grotto Heaven, the remaining Gu Immortals in the Grotto Heaven were still well hidden, Fang Zheng was anxious to find them. After thinking about it, he decided to ask Prince Feng Xian to stay here and clean up the situation. He would bring Demon Judgment Board to the third grotto heaven and assault it. At the same time, Eastern Sea, Qi Sea. Qi Sea ancestor had a pale expression. He sat at the main seat as he looked at Xia Ruiji and the rest. The representatives of Eastern Sea's righteous path forces were all here. Qi Sea ancestor looked at Xia Ruiji as he asked, "In this battle, I had the upper hand at first, but that Wu Shuai actually managed to use a human path method. This method was very powerful, it could create countless flying human figures. According to Wu Shuai, this is the foundation of your Xia clan. Is it an artificial secluded domain of heaven and earth? If you find any errors, broken links, non-standard content, etc., please let us know. Report chapter so we can fix it as soon as possible."